Hey Spiceketeers, it is me, Spice. If you guys don't know my videos already, that I do like to have colorful things around this video. Anyway, so thank you for joining me and watching me. So I have something cool to tell you, and also something stupid, because I screwed up big time. And I don't want you guys to make the same mistake, so this is why I am here to tell you what to do in this kind of a case. So, as you guys might know, watching some of the videos back, that I've got the Nintendo 3DS. Yes, it is really nice. But what you guys don't know is that when you go to GameStop, which that's where I got it from, and not bashing GameStop, because I really do like GameStop, because it was actually my fault. So, what you guys don't know and don't do is that every Nintendo shop, or Nintendo eShop, is linked to that device's serial number, and the hardware information is different than the eShop information. So what I did was I exchanged my 3DS for the larger 3DS XL, which I absolutely love. This is the one with the Mario Kart version. I'll get to this in a minute. So what happened when I went in, and clearly he told me that when I traded in, it's double points anyway, but when I traded in, what's going to happen is that they don't have a strong Wi-Fi connection that actually reaches that store, so therefore I couldn't do a data transfer. I don't know whether to believe him or not that I'm supposed to do it over the Wi-Fi. I don't understand that part, because I do know that when you're in, Street Pass, you don't need Wi-Fi. But that's a whole nother thing. What he was saying was that basically because of the non-Wi-Fi existence, that I couldn't transfer my information if I still would like to go ahead and do the trade-in. Otherwise, I would have to buy this unit and take it home, do the transfer on my own, then go back and return the device. So, with me living a little further distance than from that mall, I said no. What I heard was, trade it in, you get double points, you get a brand new device. Do you want the brand new device? The device is awesome. That's what I heard, because it was anybody who goes shopping, you know that it's like very quick. You go in, out, and I know there was a lot of customers in that store, so I wasn't trying to take anybody else's time up, and that's what happened. So I went home the next day, I was playing around with it, and then I went to the Nintendo shop on this one, and I smacked my head, because I know that I had $16 left on my Nintendo shop. And so I went home and I checked my Nintendo shop, and I was like, oh my god, I am dim-witted. Basically like dumbassed. So, because the old Nintendo had $16 on the Nintendo shop, and this one had absolutely nothing, obviously, right? Now looking back, obviously this had nothing, because there was no data transfer. So the problem that I want to explain to you guys, so you guys don't do it, is that make sure somehow you want to transfer all your information over. Everything will follow. I called Nintendo and I said, hey, listen, Nintendo, I traded my unit in. That unit, is there any way I can get all of my information back onto this information without the data transfer? And they said no. They clearly said no, and then the representative said, well, in this case, you're going to have to call it. You're going to have to figure out if it's $16 is worth a loss. Who does that? That's horrible. I know $16 may not seem much to some people. $16, you know, it means a lot when you're buying games, because $16 is like almost half the cost of a brand new game. So I really don't get it, why they couldn't transfer. They went all the way up to the supervisor, and supervisor said basically no, I had to do the transfer for data, and each Nintendo shop is registered to that device, so there is absolutely no way to transfer anything over. I find that this is a very big flaw, Nintendo. If you guys are listening, please fix this flaw and find out that there's gotta be a way to take all your information over to another device without the data transfer, because that, I think that even though that is like a little, back then I guess you guys thought it was smart to do that thing. Now going into a store, and if they don't have Wi-Fi, which they're not required to have Wi-Fi, there's no way of getting all your information. So now I have a brand new system, absolutely scot-free, you know, with nothing on it but the Mario Kart that came with it, and all my other games that I preloaded on there is now gone. I didn't care about that part because I did want a new device. But, you know, all those other games I can probably buy in the future, but I just thought $16 is live money just sitting in that eNintendo shop. Where does it go? It already automatically came out of my bank account, and it's in there. Who gets it? Is it the next person who gets that device gets the money? I don't get it. If anybody else has a better explanation or figure out what I could do, leave those comments down below, because I am at a loss. I cut my losses and I lost 16 bucks, so whoever gets it gets a free $16 with that device. But with that being said, I do love this device. It's really, really awesome. It is 90% bigger. It is definitely a lot better when you're playing games. It's a bigger screen real estate for that too. And I had to do a whole new character, and I really like it because that's me. And I will leave my friend code down there so that you can friend me. I'll friend you back, and we can play. The one thing I do notice more, and I don't know if it's because I'm more involved in the bigger screen here, because I do like big things, is that they do a lot more, or they're actually doing a lot more with games that are focusing more on online multiplayer. So I am getting a kick out of it, especially with Mario Kart. I really love racing and playing against other people around the world. And I do mean around the world, because I think a couple nights ago when I jumped on there, I swear it was about like 5 people from Japan, 1 person from the United States, and another person from France. Yeah, including me. But it was really super awesome. I just thought that it couldn't, I mean, they're definitely doing something really, really good with this one. And if you are opting from the little 3DS to the 3DS XL, I would say definitely get the 3DS XL. It is worth it. And if you do the little reviews, you go to Google and you listen to all what they have to say. And some of them said, oh, the 3DS XL is too big for my kid's hand. Shut up. Just shut up. Because this is not that big to it's like this. No, it's just fine. Your kid's going to be happier that way. I think it's just a poor excuse that they want to just talk about. Yeah, and that's it. That is my review. The battery is a lot longer, a couple of hours difference, and it is thinner. Believe it or not, it is thinner, and the battery is much better. It does come with a stylus on the right side, so that is a very big difference, because the other 3DS, the stylus was on the back this way, and it was very awkward when you needed the stylus to play a game. It was very awkward to grab it. So another big win was the stylus is right here on the right side of the gameplay. Yeah, that is it. And if you guys have any questions or any comments from this vlog, or any information with the 3DS or your friend codes, please leave a comment down below. Subscribe up there to my channel, and my kitty cat says hi. Alright, bye everybody. Mwah, I am out.